So, I'm by no means an expert in harmonica. Actually, today is my first day. I bought this harmonica a few months back, and I figured as I was learning guitar, everybody has some kind of aspirations to play harmonica at some point, I figure, and so I should follow suit. So I bought a basic Hohner blues harp, and I only played it a few times because I couldn't really get comfortable with it, and I couldn't bend the notes and stuff. And I'm listening to really good blues players, both locally and on the internet, and gets kind of discouraging. And no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't bend the notes. I couldn't figure it out. So I played a few basic things, like, and then I put it away, and I didn't play it again for months and months. And the other reason that I didn't play it was because I couldn't find a place where I wouldn't annoy people. So the car is a great place because it's a small instrument. You can just kind of leave it in your car, in your glove box, and whatever. And if you have a few minutes and you're in a parking lot, pick it up and play it. So, anyways, to make a short story long, this morning I had a cup of coffee and just so happened to look down, and as I was getting in my truck and pulled this blues harp out. So I messed around with it for a minute, did some searches on YouTube, and I happened to come across the video of a guy that was playing and then took his harp apart in the video, and it totally changed it for me. So I'm passing this information on to you because I think visually it helps a lot to know what it looks like inside the harp and what you're trying to do when you're bending the notes, both when you breathe in and breathe out, and how the thing works. It's very simple when you pull it apart. There's two sets, one for blowing and one for sucking. But it helps to have that visual. In addition to the visual, adjusting the harp was something that I didn't really think of, but like any musical instrument, you have to have it in tune and you have to have it, play right. Like when you're playing a guitar, if the strings are too far from the fretboard, it's really difficult to play. So it's kind of the same thing with the harp. So as I adjusted it, basically the tools you need are a pocket knife to unscrew these little things right here on the corners, on the ends. So you unscrew those with a little pocket knife, and the top and bottom casing come apart. And then you just need, I used a real thin guitar pick and a piece of paper to adjust the reeds on the inside. And you just kind of slide the pick and or paper underneath the reeds and pull them back a little bit. And you'll see when you get in there what it looks like. And if the reeds are too flat, you can't really bend them well, and they don't have like a full sound. And that's what was happening with my harp. So no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't bend it, I couldn't figure it out, and I was like, this sucks, and put it down for months. So now that I've adjusted it, it's tons of fun. And so now with some basic things, I can bend and do things that I couldn't do an hour ago before I adjusted the harp. So this is a basic C harp. I can bend a little bit when I'm breathing in now. And I can even seem to bend a little bit when I'm blowing. When you breathe in, and when you blow. So there you have it. Adjust your harmonica and rip it up.